Good evening. My name is Maureen Power and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. Tonight is our project 2 for the creative crafting, oh my lord, creative crafting challenge, I think is what's called. Anyway, I did win last week. I'm not wearing the crown. So congratulations to the lady who did win. I'm not going to give it away. In order for you to find out who won, you need to watch the other 3 videos. And after I finish my video tonight, I will put their links to their card. It's a card that we're doing again this evening. So I will put the link in the comments of the 3 other videos. Now, what we want you to do, we're still tweaking, what we want you to do in the comments tonight, you can like us whatever you want, you can make whatever comments you want, but somewhere, whichever card you like the best, somewhere in the comments you have to type in the word vote, okay? So you can make all kinds of comments throughout the video, all the videos, and but after you look at all 4, go back to the one you like the most and just type in the word vote, okay? And we're going to see if that makes it a little bit easier for us in trying to determine who won the privilege of wearing their crown. The voting closes midnight Tuesday, September the 23rd. So we are giving you exactly a week in which to vote. So if you can't watch the video live, or if you don't have time in the next day or so to view the videos, no big deal. Take your time, look at it the weekend, and just then go to the one that you like the most and type in the word vote, okay? So make sure you view all 4 videos before you type in the word vote. Now, we're doing a card, and if I remember correctly, it's called a pop-up block card or something like that. Anyway, it's a nice card. It seems like it's really, really difficult, but it's not, okay? I am first going to show you the items that I'm using for my card tonight. And then I'm going to show you the pieces. There are a lot of pieces to this, but like I said, it is not difficult to put it together. So I'm going to turn my camera around. Just let me... All right, let's turn the camera down on my desk. Now I got to try to get rid of this. I don't know if it's going to be easy or not. Still haven't figured out how my camera should go on this. So like I said, put vote in the comments after you viewed all 4 videos, and the voting closes midnight September the 23rd. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you what I'm using. I'm using this punch tonight, To the Point label punch. I'm using the word cheers from the Cheers and Sip. What did I do with that? I had it. Oh, here it is. So I'm using the word cheers. And the DSP that I'm using tonight is from the Celebratory Sips. And I'm using the back of this, and I'm using some cutouts. All right. I am also using tonight the silver foil, and this is the flower garden foils, and it's got 3 different colors. So it's got the silver, and there's 3 different patterns as well. So why don't I just take out one and show you the 3 patterns. So this is Strawberry Slush, if I remember correctly. I don't have the list. I can't remember what color this one is. But the 3 patterns are this one here. And I'm sorry, I'm getting the light. But I think you can see it. And there's 2 of each. And this one here, the little floral. I thought there was 3 patterns. No, there's 2 patterns and 3 different colors and 2 sheets of each pattern. So, my first piece is cut at, let me move this down so you can see it a little bit. It's cut at 9.5 by 4.25, and it's scored at 5.5. Okay. Then I took a piece of this foil, and that is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I cut out these 2 sprigs. I'll show you the sprigs. I haven't decided which sprig I'm using tonight, but these are the 2 sprigs that I cut out. And even if I don't use them, I can use them another time. Then I have a piece of the DSP that's cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to get laid right there on top of that. Then I have, and I'll give you the measurements of all of these after. That's going to go there. This is going to go, well, this one, because I'm going to put all these aside right now, and we'll put them all together. And then I cut out some of the drinks from the celebratory sip and a strawberry. So I'm just going to put all of these over here, and I'm going to start, get that out of the way. I'm going to start with this piece here. So the first thing I want to do, and it's also scored, I'm sorry, I made them, it's scored at 5.5 and 7.5, okay? So I'm going to fold this back, get my bone folder, and I like to do it on the part that you're not really going to see, and the back there. So let's start with this piece first. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put a bit of glue just along the edges. Hopefully my glue cooperates. Don't always cooperate. Hopefully I'm in the camera. When you're using foil, you don't want glue to get on the foil. It takes the shine from it. But in this case here, I'm only using about 1/8 of a border. So let's just, oh, I should have done something first, but I can still do it. Okay. And I like to turn it over. And there's no point in wasting foil. Cut out a piece. Now, what I'm going to do with the chairs, I want to use my silver embossing powder. So I'm going to take the word chairs and put it right up here at the top. Okay. Then I'm going to take my foil, and I don't need my tweezers because of the fact that this is such a big piece. But I do need my brush because I don't know what I did with my embossing buddy. I have to find that. Okay, I'm going to close this up and move it over to the other table out of the way. And now, heat up my heat gun. And there she goes. And you don't want to overheat it because you will lose the shine, okay? So let's move all of this out of the way. We don't need that. Now, I want to put that right here. So I'm going to use my glue again, seeing as I got it out. I always use the Stamp and Seal, but lately I tend to be using more of the glue than the... So now I'm going to turn that over and give it a good rub. All right. So then I'm going to bring in these pieces here. And this one. And this one. So I'm going to glue all them. Pick that up. Takes a little longer to dry on the foil. The foil is somewhat slippery. Pick that one up. No, that could go over a little bit more. So what's everybody sipping on tonight? I've got my tea from supper. I still got that here with me. It's on a mug warmer, so at least it's warm. I wouldn't say it's hot at this point, but it's warm. Okay, so we have these in all different sizes. The first one, we are going to take it and put it right here. Okay. Now, I didn't even tell you, these pieces, this one here is 3 1/8 by 1 3/8, and then the inner piece is just 1/8 smaller. This one is 2 3/8 by 1 3/8, and the inner piece is just a little bit smaller. And this one here is 1 3/8 by 1 3/8. Okay. And these, if you look at how the scoring is, there's a small part and then there's 3 larger parts. And that is the same way on all 3 of these. Okay. Do you see that? Although this one only, yeah, this one still has 3. Okay, so what we are doing, let me figure this out for a second. All right, let's look at the bigger one first. The bigger one, this is the part we're going to score it. Okay, then we're going to score this piece. We're going to just score them all the same way. Okay, so let's do that first. And okay, so now you're going to have the little piece on each one is going to be facing this way. All right, and I think I'm going to use my tear and tape on this part, so I'm going to put my glue back in. So I'm going to take a bit of tear and tape and put it on these ends. Okay, take my bone folder, give them a good press. I'm going to take these and put it on the second part of each one. All right, so let's do that. Oh, I could use my glue again for this piece. Okay. And this is a square, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now we're going to take this piece here. We're going to put some glue. I'm going to line it up and go almost to the crease. And have it even on both sides. Then you're going to take this and just fold it over. Okay. Then we're going to peel this part here. We're going to fold this in and close it up. So that gives you your first block. This one here, we're going to do the same thing, and you're going to put your glue kind of, just let me get that glue out of there. So we're going to open it up. We're going to even it up on both sides again and bring it almost right to the crease there. Fold it down. Turn it over if you like and give it a good rub. We're going to peel this. Oops, I hit the camera, sorry. We're going to turn it in. I like to give it a rub on the opposite side. And where this one has just a very little part. But let's put that there. Fold it down. Gonna peel it again. And fold it under. Oops, that one kind of moved a bit on me. So there's your, see, that one's not quite, so let's just give that a second. All right. Matter of fact, I'm going to put my big block on that to make sure the glue works. So now I had cut out some drinks, some bottles and whatnot, and a strawberry. And I had cut out this piece from the punch. But what I'm going to do is kind of put this onto this, and I want to pop that up with a few dimensionals. So let's take a few dimensionals. When you do what I just did, and you have a dimensional that's a little bit over, all you got to do really is take your scissors and cut it off. I'm going to put a number of dimensionals on this. Okay, so let's remove these. So don't forget, at the end of my video, I am going to go and put the links into the group for the other ladies. Then I want you to go look at theirs and then vote. Now, I just realized I did something else that I really didn't want to do. This dimensional, although it will work because, yeah, I'm going to leave it on. So I am going to, these ones, I am just going to put a bit of glue on them. And my strawberry. All right, so what I'm going to do is take this one here, and I want to put that right here. Okay, I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to put it right there. My little strawberry, if I can get it up. Oops, okay. Oh, come on. All right. My little strawberry is just going to go right here. Okay. And this here is basically going to go over both of these. But I'm going to take one of these. I'm just going to see now which one I want, if it's this one. Or this one. I think I'll take this one because it's not as crowded. And I'm just going to put little dabs of glue. I'm going to take this up in my hands because I can't see. Okay. Got little bits of glue. So I want to kind of put that like that. This is going to be popped up. So I'm going to cut. Peeled one off instead, so I'll just put it on. Oh, she went that way instead. Oh, that's going to have to stay. As a matter of fact, there shouldn't be any on this side, so I'm just not going to peel these two. Not doing so good, am I? Should have been only on this side here. So I'm going to put that like that. And there's my card. Okay, so I'm going to get off the video. And I'm going to go get the links from the other ladies' cards, and I'm going to put it in there. And then you guys are going to vote. Like I said, you can like the videos. You can make any comments that you want during the video. But after you have looked at all 4 videos, what we want you to do is to come back to the video of the card that you like and just simply type in the word vote. And the voting closes midnight Tuesday. I'm going to turn the camera around. So the voting ends Tuesday night at midnight. And that is Tuesday, September the 23rd. And please look at the other videos now, because I'd like you to see who won the first challenge. Thank you so much for joining us, and we really appreciate the time that you people are putting into this as well. Thank you. Have a great evening.